Hello, my beautiful Aries. This is Gypsy Spirit here with you, and I am here to talk to you and give you wisdom from Goddess Power, the oracle cards that bring us the various goddesses that help to give us wisdom and insight. So Aries, this is for July 5th through 11th, and your goddess this week is Nyx, and she's all about secrets. And I read the little book because this is not like your typical tarot cards. I do have to read the book so I can figure out like who she is and what she's about, because I don't know everything, although sometimes I claim to. But trying to get my pillow straight in the back. But this is the book that I use, and I'll just read a little bit for you for a moment, and then we'll talk. Well, I lost her. Let's see, she was 40. Okay. So it says, there are times when you must surrender your need to know. Some things open up only when they choose to, not by demand. The mysterious and the unknowable is the domain of the Greek goddess Nyx. She shows you the veils that may not part for you at this time. Right now, you're meant to keep on your path, trusting that secrets will be revealed as the goddess Nyx decides. Remain true to your intentions and keep on moving forward. Remain curious and open to what you can discover. Allow your need to know the details right now to fall away and just be present to all that life is offering you. Judge nothing as good or bad and just be with what arises. Soon the treasure you seek will be revealed, and it will be better and more valuable than you could have imagined. The goddess Nyx knows what is best for you. Trust that all will be revealed in divine timing. And the alignment message, and I have a story to tell you when we get done with the alignment message. The goddess of the night, mystery, and secrets, Nyx, asks you to ask yourself a deep question about denial. What secrets have you kept from yourself? Could you be remaining in a relationship that isn't working for you because you won't address the fear of what will happen if you leave or do things differently? Have you been afraid to ask for what you need? Are you in an addiction spiral, thinking one more bite of food or one more glass of wine will make you feel better? Oh my God, how many times have I been there with the food thing? And also the wine as well. Whatever it is that you are refusing to face, the goddess Nyx promises if you do, you will be amazed at the beauty of your liberation and power. She offers you this alignment task for you to engage in rigorous honesty and self-evaluation, coupled with a fierce self-love and commitment to growth. Be optimistic, because the moment you are willing to name your unease, you claim your inner peace, strength, and hope, and you can do it. So I will tell you a story. After I read this, I thought about something, and I was involved, I guess about 8 or 10 years ago, about eight, maybe 9 years, with a guy. Lived with him for 2.5 years. He was an alcoholic, and I knew almost within a month after I moved in with him that I needed to move out. This was not the relationship for me, but I didn't have any money, didn't really have anywhere to go, didn't have a decent job or anything. So I was very fearful of leaving, but there was something inside me that kept telling me, if you leave, everything is going to be okay. You're going to be taken care of, but I'm still very scared to leave. So I was starting my tarot business, and there was a woman that owned a shop here in Charleston, South Carolina, in the West Ashley area. It was called Bridge to Avalon, and her name was Janine. And she was just a beautiful, beautiful woman, just a little older than me. And I had clients. I rented a space from her and had clients come and see me. And I remember one day, she and I were sitting in her office and we were talking. And I was telling her about my experience, like what I was going through, that this guy that I was living with was an alcoholic and he had a lot of problems, and there was just a lot of things going on, and she said, you have to get out of there. And I said, I don't have any place to go. I don't have any money. And she said to me the most profound thing ever anybody's really ever said to me. She said, you have to take the initiative. You have to make the first step to move out, and universe will take care of the rest. And she was so right, because as it turned out, I did not leave when I should have. It escalated, the whole relationship. I mean, it just ended up escalating, and it got really bad. And I ended up being forced to have to leave, not really wanting to. The universe has a way of sometimes testing us. And even though I knew that it was time for me to leave a long, long time before I actually did leave, I didn't trust myself or the universe. I was just scared, because all I could see was what was in front of me. I couldn't see the forest through the trees, and I didn't trust that everything would be okay. I mean, I was just seeing the human side of it. And sometimes when we know that we're supposed to do something, our higher divine, our intuition, whatever you want to call it, is telling us that we need to do something, and we keep ignoring it. Universe has a way of making us not ignore it, and it's like in the beginning, it was almost like universe was saying to me, well, you gonna leave, or what you gonna do? And I'm saying, oh, hell no, I'm staying right here. I ain't going nowhere. And so it got to the point where universe was like, all right, well, you can do it one or two ways. You can do it the nice, easy, gentle way, and I'll still take care of you. Or we can do it the real hard way, where everything is going to be very ugly, and I'll still take care of you. I chose, me, I chose the hard way. But when I was forced out and had to leave, I had just blessing after blessing after, oh my God, the blessings just kept pouring in. I ended up being in a job where I was making a lot of money. I got out on my own. I was able to get my son back with me. I had so many blessings and new people in my life. And so, when I read this about Nyx, the Greek goddess, how, we have to, you got to stay true to yourself and your intentions. Don't judge anything. Just go with the flow. My gut, my heart, my higher divine intuition, whatever you want to call it, told me that I needed to go. I even had friends telling me that they would come and help me move, that they would move me. And I was like, well, I'll think about it. But I look back on it now, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I look how great it turned out. So if you're, and it was like I was in denial. I was in denial of the blessings that could be there for me. I was just stuck in this place, this horrible place. The energy was bad. The guy was bad. Everything was bad. And I thought that I was living the life. So, when things like this happen to you and you look back on it, you think, wow, so this, I'm telling you, Aries, whatever you're going through and you feel fearful, like you're afraid to step out of your zone, step out of your comfort box, and you think that your happiness is going to be in that glass of wine or that last bite of chocolate or whatever. Be courageous. you're gonna find out things that you need to find out when it's time. Now, I will tell you, if I knew at the time that when I was being, my intuition, higher divine was telling me that I needed to leave, and I knew that everything was going to work out like it did, oh, I would have been out there in a heartbeat. But, but it's almost as if sometimes the universe has a way of helping us to grow our faith. It's not, I guess, yes, it is growing our faith, but it's also making us stronger, because what it did to me was it made me stronger. And over time, it made me open that door to self-love and self-nurturing. And now I know without a shadow of a doubt, I will never be involved in a relationship like I was in. And there were reasons, there were truths behind the reasons why I was in that relationship to begin with. And when I got out of it and all these blessings were just poured on me, I had time to heal and was able to understand why I even allowed myself to get into a relationship like that in the first place. So you learn, you discover so many things about yourself and where you're at and where you need to be, and so much growth is there waiting for you. So just trust your intentions and trust yourself and go with the flow. If your intentions or you know that you need to do something, then do it, because the truth will set you free, baby. So I hope this helps you, Aries. You have a great, great week, and I will see you next week. Lots of love and light to you. Bye-bye.